Welcome back, my friends, to the Psychic Next Door. I can't thank you all enough for your love, support, and kindness during this time. There are times throughout our lives where major events occur and they make us take a step back before we can take another one forward. After some time of reflection and healing, I am back now stronger than ever, ready to dive into your readings for 2025. All right, those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. And those of you that have been with us throughout the duration, we are so grateful for you. My name is Rayla, and I am a psychic medium. All of the readings you will see on my channel and otherwise are spirit-led. I simply use the tarot as a tool for additional insights and clarity. All right, let's go ahead and dive into our first reading for 2025. I want to start off by looking at the entire year ahead for each sign. And as always, my goal is to provide you all clarity and peace through these spirit-driven messages. Remember, these aren't one-to-one, so if a portion or if the reading doesn't resonate, please leave it behind. All right, let's dive right into your reading, my beautiful Capricorn friends. All right, let's take a look. Interesting, the vision that I'm receiving as I'm shuffling is I've got the Two of Cups. So it looks to be perhaps a union, some type of friendship, something that is in your favor from what I can tell. But it's definitely emotional. Wow, Capricorn. And we're also going to utilize the card at the bottom of the deck as your overall energy. Death. So you're my second sign to receive this as your overall energy. And it's not to panic, okay, my dear friends. Oftentimes this is more of a death of letting something go that no longer serves you, that you're finally kind of getting the gumption up to make that happen. Now, for some of you, it looks also to be a trying time, a portion of your year, perhaps something that you thought was going in the right direction ends abruptly. And then for some of you, you may experience the potential loss of a loved one, okay? Or maybe a distant friend. It's kind of like a shocking death, a shocking situation that there was no indication that anything was wrong, okay? So again, this is not for everyone, but this will resonate with who it pertains to. Now, let's take a look at what we have, because I have to tell you, you have two of my most favorite cards in the deck right offhand. All right, the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, okay? So there are some beautiful things that are going to be happening to you financially and emotionally throughout this year. So if that kind of takes a little relief off seeing this card. And again, sometimes this is you just getting rid of what no longer serves you, and that is the case for some of you. Okay. So it looks as though you're going into 2025 kind of high-spirited, a little bit more optimistic than normal, which is nice. Not a lot of my signs kind of have that kind of energy right up front, so that is good. You're making some decisions for yourself. So for some of you, it could be that you're dating. For some of you, it could be perhaps you're looking for a job, career-related, and you're looking at all the options that are going to start to be presenting themselves, okay? And this isn't just for January. I will tell you, it looks as though this energy flows. So as you dive into relationships, as you dive into different employment opportunities, what this card is sharing with me, it's twofold. Don't look at things all the time with rose-colored glasses. If you're seeing red flags with someone you're dating in a relationship, don't push those to the side. Dive into that, dig into it, have conversations, have honest conversations with the individual. Make sure you're not getting in over your head. As far as career opportunities, it looks like some will be presented for you all in this coming year. If a job is too good to be true, dive into it, okay? Check into it. Do some research. All right, go on those websites like Glassdoor. And you know, some of those things you have to take with a grain of salt, but at least you can get an idea of what it's like. You know, if you're going face to face into an interview, look at the people that work there. Do they look happy? You know, just pick up on some social clues that will kind of give you the answer that you need. All right. You're going to see, and they've taken me from here to the Page of Wands. They're going to be opportunities. They continue to say that. So it looks as though either some of you are really diving into dating, looking, trying to find that soulmate of yours, or you're really wanting to find a passion, okay? And they're showing me the word passion across this card. Some of you are really seeking something more meaningful in your life, okay? And you're going to start to dig in and try to kind of uncover what that is for you. Some of you just don't know what it is. What is your passion? You just don't know. For some of you, you have some inclinations. You just have to go back. You just have to go back quite a few years to try and kind of dissect what made you happy at times. And while those specific situations may not be a direct link to a clue for you, the unfolding of the memory, and I'm trying to explain this visual the best way I can, but it's like almost the unfolding of memories kind of leads you there for some of you. So take that for what it's worth. They're also showing me that there has been a lot of trials and tribulations, okay, externally for you, whether it's you know, difficulty with communication with others. For some, it's been centered around your workplace. For some, it's, you know, you're having some difficulties with family members, things of that nature. Just like an external kind of conflict. All right. So you're kind of working through that as well. They're highlighting the Tower and the Death card. So it looks like they go hand in hand. All right. And they want to discuss them together alongside Three of Swords. Okay. So there is a shakeup in your life. For some of you, it's an unexpected shakeup. Okay. Understand that sometimes when you're in the thick of things, it feels like absolutely hopeless and miserable, right? And your heart is breaking, and you're not really sure. You're not really sure which way to turn, or you're not really sure. You don't know what's real and what's not. Like, things start to get cloudy. They start to get muddy. Okay. And what they're sharing with me is during this time, it's important that you have a figure. And that's where the Hierophant is actually coming in. Someone of spiritual, moral compass. Okay? So for some, that's a pastor. For some, it's a mentor. For others, it's a counselor, psychiatrist. Okay? For some, it's like a best friend. However, what they're sharing with me is you may require a little more than just, you know, talking to your best friend about things or a family member. You kind of, it needs to go to the next level is what they're showing me. Okay, so counselor, that type of thing, mentor, someone that has experience in this shakeup and what you're going through. Okay, so if you're getting rid of something that no longer serves you and you're not sure what steps to take or how to get there, someone with, you know, that's been through it, someone with experience in this can help you. If it's, you know, a sudden death of a loved one, you know, you certainly, you know, you just have to, you know, your heart is broken. All right. You're going through the grieving process. You may need to seek professional help to help you get through it. You may need to speak with your primary care. Whatever the case, feel comfortable and feel secure in knowing that you're going to get through it. And I tell you, you're going to get through it because the Ten of Cups is like glaring at me. Okay? And The Ten of Cups is like this card that appears when it's like you felt everything has gone awry. You've been through so much, and you start to see like the glimmer of hope. And they're highlighting the Page of Wands. So it's almost like after this time, okay, this difficulty, this glimmer of hope, right, starts to shine, right? And you start to see a couple of cups, is the best way I can describe it. And then you start to heal. You start to work through it. You've left a situation that no longer serves you. You're getting on the other side of it. I feel relief, right? I feel like you're getting more confidence. You're getting back to a time that you almost forgot what it was like to feel good and to feel happy and to feel content and to have pockets of times that you laugh and smile, but you get there, all right? 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups, you get back to that time, right? Queen of Cups, they're highlighting as well, is because you're going to also, through this period, start to nurture yourself a bit more. You've kind of neglected your needs and your wants because you're so busy in your life, okay? You've got a lot going on, but this situation is also kind of like a little reminder, hey, don't forget to take care of yourself. Whether it's going to yoga twice a week, whether it's going to Pilates, whether it's going fishing, okay, playing tennis, going to a pottery class, going to one of those wine paint things that are so much fun, right? Just doing things with people you love, people you respect, and more importantly, you're doing it for yourself, right? You're filling your cups back again, all right? They keep highlighting this card. We're going to switch here to career because they want to kind of switch from relationship to careers. Back again to the make sure you're doing your research, okay? There could be, they're showing me some external forces in relation to your current, in your current position, okay? Perhaps you're not seeing eye to eye with folks, perhaps projects that you're working on. People say A and they do B. It's just, it's kind of, I want to say it's a little bit of a tumultuous time for you in this front. They're highlighting the devil also when it comes to career. Perhaps someone is saying one thing and doing something completely something else. Perhaps you have a backstabbing individual that you work with that is just causing you tremendous amount of agony and pain. Again, the Death card, you're going to work on leaving that behind you because that day to day, okay, week after week, no longer serves you. So for some of you, this Page of Wands, okay, this opportunity may just be another department that you're going to explore at your workplace, okay? For some of you, you're building your career, right? And you may take a side hustle, okay, in another realm, in another sector, just to test it out, all right? To test those waters out, right? You're leaving what no longer serves you, and you're moving to greener pastures, is what they're showing me, okay? The Six of Pentacles is in relation to finances for you. So it feels as though that perhaps 2024, 2025 finances have been okay for you, not the best. Perhaps you've been having to find different ways to gain more income, you know, like little side projects. They're showing me dog walking, just little small things that can kind of add to your pocket outside of your normal schedule, outside of your normal job, okay? I see some of you tutoring. Others of you, it looks as though you're volunteering somewhere and it ends up being... So it's like you have a passion and you decide to kind of volunteer, let's say once every couple of weeks at this place, and they have an opening. Again, leaving, eventually, potentially leaving a career you've known most of your time or what you've done and doing something totally different. It follows the line of your passion, right? So it turns into Ten of Pentacles, where the monetary aspect was low. So it's without question, my beautiful Capricorns, there's a bit of a shakeup, okay, and some heartbreak and some difficult times for you. But the ultimate result is your Ten of Cups and your Ten of Pentacles, okay, in your situations that you're going through. And there's no better card. There's no better outcome, right? Just for some of you, you'll have to take more action. You'll have to really step it up. For example, some of you can be in this tower moment and just sulk and be in it long term, right? And it takes you a year or 2 years to get out of it, and you remain in this energy rather than taking it for what it is, dealing with it, getting help, and starting to get out of it, right? Sooner rather than later. So it's up to you how quickly you move to your Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. Same with career. Are you ready to make a move? Are you ready to go outside your comfort zone? Are you ready to put your resume out there after not being out there for a period of time? Is your current job that you've just switched to not suiting you? Okay, give it some time. If it's not working, try to find something else. Okay, perhaps, and they're kind of mentioning career again, perhaps the sector that you're looking in or that you're in just is not suited for you anymore. Perhaps some of you started out as accountants and that no longer serves your purpose or what makes you happy, what truly makes you happy, right? And this volunteer energy comes in and you start dipping your toes in different things or looking into different side hustles, projects, right? That could eventually lead you in removing the accounting position and going into another sector. All right, my beautiful Capricorn friends, let's go ahead and draw one final card. It's the Spirit Animal Oracle card to tie your year together and see what final message Spirit has for us. Kangaroo cycle. A 9-month cycle is at play. Your current project will take 9 months to mature and benefit you. Commit fully to it. You have all the strength and stamina you need as long as you move forward and not backwards. Again, moving forward in your situations, not backwards, okay? Keep one foot in front of the other is what Spirit is showing me in a visual. All right, my beautiful Capricorn friends, I'm wishing you a beautiful month and we'll talk soon.